Hey babes, let's get a message. If we may, get a message for my babes. What's the message? If we may, what is the message? Just one. May we get a message for my babes? Oh, I just saw Drifter again. Just had that one. Benefactor. Grace and generosity number 3. The end. What happened, you guys? If you don't know what I'm talking about, something's coming in hot. Somebody wants to give you something. You are the benefactor of somebody's grace. Even if it's not material, somebody is going to bless you with their grace, whatever that means. All right, let's get another one. Number 3. Okay, I'm looking for jobs because I'm done here in Vegas on the 17th. And so I think I have another job working as like a personal assistant. I still have another job as a personal assistant. But anyways, I just wanted to, I don't know, I couldn't help myself. I wanted to know what life path number this person was, my potential new boss. And I'm just going to tell you guys the truth. I don't know why this is coming up. I think he's a graceful person, and I'm going to benefit from his, whatever. It's probably going to be like a pretty fair give and take. Anyways, I wanted to know his life path number without being like, yo, can I know your birthday? Or yeah, can I know your birthday? And so don't listen to everything I say right now, because we're not supposed to look for signs, but I see them all the time in sync with, it's so bizarre. And so sometimes it's not like I'm looking, but like I am almost subconsciously. And so I saw the number 6, and then I looked at something else and it was like the number 60. And so I just was like, oh, okay, he's probably life path 6. And then last night I asked him what his birthday was, because he mentioned something about the zodiac, something first. I was like, oh my gosh, it wasn't in. It was like a door open so I could ask him. And it added up to a 6. Anyways, I just cannot get over this shit. Anyways, we have benefactor, grace, and generosity. And my life path is a 33, but it's like a 6. It's like double. It's like, I'm sorry, 333 as I'm saying this. Anyways, I don't want to get into numbers, but we have the number 3. Somebody's being graced by somebody. It's like somebody's being. Sometimes I just can't calm down. So just take a breath. What's the message? Oh my gosh. And when I asked him his birthday, I totally forgot. I had already I had already asked the universe and got the number. And it wasn't until later that I was like, oh my gosh, of course. But don't do that, because then we start looking for all these signs, and then spirit will fuck with you to slap you out of that, I think. And so I don't try to do that. But like when it just happens, and it's not like I was gonna verify it later on anyways. And if he wasn't a 6, I wasn't gonna look back and be like, I'm never looking for a sign again or whatever. It's just, however, he said that the the hospital he was born at messed up his paperwork. He doesn't actually know the time of birth. And so it could be like, because he said it was, anyways, to me, that is suspect. When you don't get the information from your birth, like, at your disposal easily, something is fishy. Although I know in, like, third world countries, I think in Africa, nobody knows when they're born or has paper. Not nobody. I'm sorry. I just heard that many people don't have paper records from work history or their birth or, things. And it's like, whatever. Everybody's on their own path, and I barely trust the information about my birth chart because there's a bunch of different systems. And if you guys only knew the story about my birth certificate and how, if you ever seen that movie Red, where they go and find the file and it's all blacked out, that looked pretty much just like my birth chart or my birth certificate. The one, not like the certificate, but the one with the pages where they write down all your vitals and the information, all that stuff. That was like all blacked out. And no, yep, I'm just gonna leave it right there. Seems a little suspect. Anyway, somebody is the benefactor of some grace. Blessed. Look at you two in that little mushroom cup. If you just look so happy and cozy and crowned, and the energy of the three is celebratory. Celebratory? That's not celibate energy, it's celebration energy. Celebratory. I don't know. Celebration energy. Something looks like it's just it just looks so cozy. Like they got each other wrapped up in their warmth, and somebody's graceful, and you're going to be the benefactor of somebody's grace. And I don't know if this is my new boss that's going to be graceful. I actually don't know. But I saw benefactor, and anyways, let's see, what else? What's the message, my babes? About to be blessed with some grace. What else, my babes? I just saw Drifter again. Anyways, what's the message, my babes? I'm just trying to get a message. Covenant, sacred contract, number 7. It's like you're a sacred benefactor. Maybe this is just you and God. God has got you wrapped up all nice and tight. And you are benefiting off of His grace. All right, let's get some tarot. Just can't believe some things sometimes. Okay, so forgive me for interjecting a personal story that didn't really have a whole lot to do with anything other than the synchronicities today. Well, it's all the time now. Just don't go looking for it. But when it happens, there it is, 3 of Pentacles. Benefiting off of some sort of team effort. People working together. Something's been established, but not secured. So perhaps you're just connecting with a group or I don't know. This is when people are on the same page, working towards the same goal. It looks like, you know, could be you, God, and your project. Grace and generosity. I say God, you, and your project because it says sacred contract. So it's like something is a little bit hidden. But if you are connected to, you know, physical people, there's something sacred about this project. And that's cool. I know this person that I might start working for is very intriguing just because of his story about the not knowing his birth time, and then how I just knew he was a life past 6, which is harmony and love and balance. And it's like, oh God, thank goodness, because I'm connected. One of my best friends is a 6, and so is her daughter, and they are just the loveliest people. 6s are just such good people. Well, I haven't asked many people, but the ones that I know are beautiful souls. And well, I guess my other point is he might not even be life past 6 because he doesn't know for sure when he was born. So fucked up. Whatever. We'll just go with he's a 6. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. This is 3 to the 7. So something is going to be long term. It looks like, oh, and then we have 9 at the bottom. What is this? 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. Reevaluating what's been working or what's not. It's like you have been working within this team under a sacred contract, and it's like quarterly reevaluation or something, where we look at, you know, your positive aspects and things that can be worked on, but it's a benefit for somebody, and somebody's benefiting off the grace. What a beautiful energy. All right, so 8 of Swords. Mental blockage of your own doing. It's like you kind of stuck on some sort of mental thought pattern, and it's keeping you stuck. And so how can we help? Uh-oh, there it is. How can we help? 4 of Pentacles. So something is being secured after a little reevaluation. I don't want to say it. Let me just say I had to reevaluate something recently, and it was like, it's like I wanted it to be both ways. Can we just have it both ways? But I couldn't. I had to sacrifice so much, but ultimately it wouldn't work out. So I had to make this decision, and it's the right decision, and it's gonna be great. Anyways, somebody's reevaluating a situation. You might have to sacrifice something that you just can't imagine sacrificing, but you gotta, in order to secure the project, the sacred contract, and the grace, the benefits of making a graceful decision. I don't know. It's a little messy, you guys. I'm sorry, but like, it's just what it is. Let's get one more. I love you guys so much for being here. the only ones who stick around are so true. It makes it so good. 6 of Wands. This is wonderful. You guys are building something, and in the public eye, or in front of a crowd, or being acknowledged and praised is like, I don't know what you're doing. Reevaluating something that's under the sacred contract. the benefactor of grace and generosity. So somebody's going to be generous with you and graceful, and they're going to allow you to take a second to reevaluate something, and they're going to be generous with you because they know you're going to sacrifice something so big, I guess. And so that's amazing. Let's get one more for my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. Initial spark. I think I'm feeling that for sure. There is potential in a person or situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach, it is up to you. But there is an initial spark. Isn't that awesome? It's like you're just walking along and all of a sudden you just light up and something sparks within and you are inspired. Okay, so I don't know what's happening here, but it feels good to me. So that's what I have for my babes. I love you guys so much. Until next time.